Did you work in the nuclear weapons or uranium industries? Have you become sick as a result of your work? You may be eligible for a government program called the Energy Employees Occupational Illness Compensation.
Please help me!
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on the world tour.
Oh, what?
A world tour.
Doing what? What are you?
Yeah, on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Hard to explain. A world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
At this point, he's coming with us. Okay?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, why?
Stop it. Justin Timberlake's under arrest.
Please just do me a favor because you loved Bye 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 or
I'm
like
happy.
Sexy Back.
So I'm
Like,
happy.
do me one favor.
Is a pig pork? Do pork bellies wear costumes and badges? Well, of course, we're going to cover Justin Timberlake's DUI arrest at the hands of Sag Harbor police in the Hamptons. Only it's not going to be this version of Justin Timberlake. It's going to be more like this version. That's right. A guy famous for the 2004 Super Bowl wardrobe malfunction on live TV apparently had a brain malfunction 20 years later when he got behind the wheel of his rented BMW. And let's just say intoxication is an understatement. I mean, this guy was bye. I guess next time he'll know to take the back streets. Apparently, the cops caught up to him just in time before he was able to do any property damage or harm anyone. There are some things to be learned from this video, so we'll take a look at it and make some comments along the way.
So the reason for the stop is because you're keep veering off to the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it?
Yeah, it's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box?
Let me check.
How long are you renting it for?
Just for a couple of days.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Hard to explain. A world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Do you have a license with you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Not backing up.
Hard to explain.
I didn't do that on purpose. I'll back up.
World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
Oscar, you got to understand, my name is World Tour and I'm doing a Justin Timberlake. Might as well call Thor because this guy is hammered.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Do you have a license with you?
Yeah, I do.
And then when we do this, just like you're doing right now, arms, feet together, arms by your side. You're doing it just now. I'm just going to re-explain it before we continue, okay? Arms by your side, feet together. And then you're going to keep your head straight and just keep your head straight. Only follow with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
You understand that? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so left foot on the line. Left foot on the line first. And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? You're going to be heel to toe like this. Heel to toe. Put your left foot on the line. Yep. You're going to have your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe.
Here.
Okay, so we're going to put our left foot on the line first. Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. And you can stay just like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So it's going to be a series of 9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this like you're doing right now.
You
Like
say
this.
9 different tests.
1, 2,
What it sound like?
3,
Jeez.
all the way up to 9,
Guys,
followed by a series of small steps around.
Suffer 3.
Maybe you're saying like
2,
that.
3,
Oh, yeah.
all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be
Yeah,
heel
yeah,
to
so it'd be
toe.
line
So you're
back.
going to be clicking your heels as you're going, arms by your side. While you're doing this, you're going to look
Guys.
down at your toes.
guys, I'm just following.
How's that for an unexpected turn of events? You got one of the industry's most accomplished artists now taking choreography lessons from a badged roadside pirate on the side of a dark roadway.
My friends back to my house. I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Okay.
following my friends back to my house.
Will you do these tests?
Sure. And then just walk. I'm sorry.
Here.
I'm
Ready? Ready?
a
Ready?
little nervous.
Left.
Did he just say, I'm a little nervous?
I'm a
Ready?
little nervous.
Left.
This just goes to show you that no matter how athletic, talented, balanced, or in sync you think you are, it's never a good idea to take a field sobriety test. Timberlake's hilarious. I'm kind of nervous. I've never performed fancy footwork, complex coordination steps in front of large audiences before, officer. You'll have to bear with me.
And then just walk. I'm sorry.
Here. Ready? Ready?
I'm a
Ready?
little nervous.
Left. Right foot in front. You're gonna look down. Ready? 1, 2,
Okay.
3,
Got you.
4. Like that.
So
Okay.
you-
Hang on.
so-
Let him tell you when to go. Let him tell you when to go. You gotta tell me when to start. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
No, I want to make sure. We want to make sure you do this right.
Right foot in front of your left.
Is this my line?
Whichever
Perfect, yep.
imaginary line you make, that's the line you're going to walk.
1,000.
I got the course for 25 a month right now.
Huh?
I got the core subscription for 25 a month right now. It says show your comments on stage, but apparently you gotta pay for it to do that too. I clicked it, took me the thing, but it's only $25 right now. Not the $19 off or some shit. So
2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
I remember just continue. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Gotcha.
Sorry. 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
Like I did 3, is that good?
4 1,000, 5 1,000. You
like
want me to
that.
keep going?
Yep. Yeah. Until I tell you to stop. Yep.
Okay.
Don't tell you to stop.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3
Oh,
1,000,
I love
4
that.
1,000,
It's fucked
5
up.
1,000.
All right. That's all good.
I knew this happened a while back, yo. I haven't seen
All right.
By the way, these are like really hard tests.
So the way this device works, you just put your lips over it and you blow into it like you're blowing a balloon. No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, that's what I said. That
New Eden, a universe brim.
All right. At this point, based on the observations, you're under the arrest for suspicion of driving while intoxicated.
So he took the field sobriety test, but he rejected the breathalyzer test. The field sobriety test is the subjective roadside test that you don't want to take because it's designed to make you fail. The breathalyzer test is the objective test that you want to take if you know that you're sober. And obviously, Timberlake is toast. He is soused and is inhabiting a different planet. Now, here's something interesting that wouldn't have happened to you and I. Justin Timberlake refused the breathalyzer test 3 times, and as far as we know, they let him get away with it and didn't take a blood test after his arrest. So we don't know what his blood alcohol level was. That's that preferential treatment for celebrities and cops and ex-cops that we always hear about. It's selective enforcement.
So what I could do, just turn around.
Guys, come on, man. Like, I'm just following my friends home.
Hey, cry me a river, Justin.
I'm just following my friends home.
Of course he didn't. He's a
just turn
fucking
around,
celebrity.
please.
What the fuck did you expect, bro?
I'll take you right on.
Doing this now.
9-7 headquarters, 132, 192.
But at this point,
I know my hair sucks here, but like I
you're
usually
good.
look good.
So at this point, he's coming with us. Okay.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, why?
He's being arrested for intoxicated.
Stop it.
DWI. Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Don't say it.
Yes. He's coming back with us. Okay. So you look at your okay to drive. Okay. I don't see any. Your eyes look perfectly fine. Your speech isn't slurred.
You're,
So if
you're
you're-
arresting Justin.
From this view, it don't
Yeah.
look like
Stop
it.
it.
Yes.
What?
He was driving drunk.
Okay, all right, just take a seat.
From this view. I had to think about the first 7 minutes.
Right now, he's under arrest
Under arrest.
for driving while intoxicated.
Stop it. Justin Timberlake's under arrest. Can you help me, please? Can we do anything? Can you please stop it? I'll do
Yeah.
anything.
No, I mean, it is what it is at this point, okay?
So you can't like put him in jail.
He's going to be held for the night.
You can't do this. I've lived a life of privilege. He's lived a life of privilege. And right now, I'm invoking my entitlement card. You can't, this is Justin Timberlake.
And
Can't
then
take him home?
he's arraigned
No.
for the morning.
There has to be a moment of talking.
No. Not anymore.
Please help me.
Not anymore.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
This
Can
is,
I?
This is the registration of the vehicle. Just make sure it stays with the vehicle, okay?
I have his phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you guys please just do me a favor because you loved bye bye bye. You're
I'm
like
happy.
sexy back.
So-
Like,
I'm
do me one favor. Let me ask him if he wants me to give him his phone.
Yeah. I mean,
This is
that's-
insane.
So it's not going to be a long thing. I'll let you walk.
He's entertained you through the years. That's got to be worth something. She's talking to Gen Z cops who've probably never heard of NSYNC or Justin Timberlake.
Please.
Okay, so my partner here, I don't know the details, obviously. I wasn't the one to stop to. My partner here observed you some kind of traffic violation, started a traffic stop, believed you have impairment, did a series of routine tests on you, right? Field sobriety tests, okay? You performed poorly on those, okay? Based off of his observations, you are intoxicated.
Okay.
So you were under arrest for DWI, okay?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All we're asking is if you understand what was just read to you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Perfect.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reread this again. We're gonna go through the rest of it, but at this,
No,
at
I
this
got
point,
you. I got you.
At this point, it asks for initials. If you don't want an initial, you're not required to. You can't be forced to, and I will read the rest of it. Okay.
Sounds like the cop is drunk. I'll read the rest of it to you.
Mr. Timberlake.
You can't be forced to, and then I will read the rest of it. Okay. Will you initial or no?
No.
Okay.
I think that cop does
No.
I'll read the rest of it.
Twice. Like,
Now, do you consent or refuse to the chemical test?
no, I'm not doing the chemical test. Like, guys, I don't mean no harm. Like,
I understand. We believe you to be under the influence of alcohol and
okay,
operating in motor vehicle, right?
okay, but I don't mean no harm.
I didn't say you did, right? Everyone makes a mistake or two in their life, right? You had too much to drink, you drove the car, right?
Okay,
It's whatever, you know. I'm not here to judge it, just We got a job to do.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your understanding.
By the way, I appreciate that you're doing that.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. What was the traffic violation I missed?
I observed you.
Just so I know for future reference.
I observed you failing to fully stop at the stop sign, and then while you were driving, you failed to keep right on numerous occasions. So you were very.
Wait, start over? Sorry.
So
One more time.
you failed to stop at the stop sign, and then while you were operating the motor vehicle, you failed to keep right on your side of the roadway, and you continuously moved off and veered to the left of the roadway.
Of course.
Okay, well, I was just following my friends.
Okay, yeah, I understand, but we are.
I was following my
okay?
friends.
You boys treating me like I'm a criminal.
Yeah, come in front of me was drunk too, officer.
I don't want to say that because, I mean, you're being arrested. So, for misdemeanor
That's the
DWI,
best answer I've heard from
I don't
any
have
of
to
these
couple
in
names.
a while.
Right.
I was
But
following my friends.
which is the
That's
situation
not-
that
Yeah,
we're in,
I
unfortunately.
followed it,
I'm
told
my best
me.
to treat you like anybody else, okay?
You're doing a horrible job because this is not
Right.
how we would have been treated. I'm doing my best to treat you like I treat everybody, except I'm not treating you like I would treat anybody.
I appreciate
No,
your
he's a fucking
cooperation.
celebrity. What the fuck
Yeah,
did you
man.
expect?
Most people, a lot of people don't cooperate like this. So it goes a long way in my book. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, happy to answer anything I can.
Is this the normal process?
Yeah, yes, everything is pretty standard. Nothing out of the ordinary. We do this for everyone that gets arrested for DWI. Is there anything specifically about it you are wondering, or just?
No. I just wondered, like you really cuff people up and like.
Yeah. I mean, you're in our custody. We have to make sure that people who we lock up here don't
People
leave.
are-
You know, you can't just leave. You got to process you, everything like that. Your safety, our safety, things like that. It's just standard protocol.
Gotcha. I appreciate you boys for doing your job, man.
I appreciate that you understand that we got to do
Yeah, I
our thing.
appreciate you boys for doing your job. I had one martini and I followed my fucking friends home.
Wait, you had how much to drink?
I didn't hear that. What?
I appreciate you boys for doing your job.
Damn it, Ed.
Back when I
Anyway,
started Albion Online,
that's just like that boy
I
from
was
Boondocks
kinda
talking
worried about how to
I wanna
play.
do hood rat stuff with my friends. That makes sense.
afraid I might make the wrong
I wanted to
choices.
do hood rat
You know,
stuff with
what
my
role do I
friends.
choose?
I was
What's
just following my friends.
the best class?
That explains everything.
Yeah.
But then
I just wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
I was following that
martini
up,
and I
man.
followed my fucking friends home.
One martini? Did you drink it out of a wheelbarrow or a swimming pool? Dude, you are so sauced up, you didn't even know what your name was or what you did for a living.
Your job. I had one martini and I
Wow.
followed my fucking friends home. I appreciate you boys for doing your job. Yeah.
Just look it over real quick before you sign.
That's ridiculous.
White? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
How does this make any sense at all? You're too drunk to drive, but we want you to put your signature here after you've read it. You're not in your right mind, but we want you to sign this piece of paper.
So you're being held for the night, and then in the morning is the arraignment. So in the morning, usually around 9:30.
Being held all night?
It might not be this one. You might be over at the other one, and they actually have blankets for you.
That's a wow.
You know, I'm lying to you.
And again,
He's
like I
gonna see
said,
if
you
I'm
can
fucking
make
back
a phone
window
call if
and
you would
let
like.
it go.
Attorney and things like that. You're allowed to call right now if you wish, or you can call later.
Yeah, any point you want to make a phone call, let us know.
Yeah. You are entitled to have phone calls.
All right. In September 2024, Timberlake pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of driving while ability impaired, which is a non-criminal traffic violation. That's not something they would have done for us. Another thing you should know is that
Under
Timberlake
the
took legal
influence.
action to block the release of this police body camera footage. In early 2026,
Assholes call.
Timberlake's legal team filed a petition in Suffolk County Supreme Court to stop the release of this video. His lawyers argued that releasing the video would be a, quote, unwarranted invasion of personal privacy and would cause, quote, severe and irreparable harm to his personal and professional reputation. The petition claimed the video showed the singer in an acutely vulnerable state and contained, quote, highly personal and sensitive details that would subject him to public ridicule and harassment. After a lengthy legal back and forth, a settlement was reached between Timberlake and the village of Sag Harbor, which permitted a redacted version of the body camera footage that we just looked at now. The bottom line is, even if you are guilty, stop talking to police, and for God's sake, don't take a subjective field sobriety test that is designed to make you fail. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell notification icon. I'll see you in the next video.
If it was this person, hell no, well, we get slammed.
Yeah, and he tried to have that shit blocked, so nobody ever seen it. Nobody else has that option.
Nope.
People didn't get to see that video for 2 years. That's ridiculous. And I love Justin Timberlake, man, but you know, you fucked up. Yeah, it doesn't make you look good, but it doesn't make nobody else look good if it gets caught in that situation, man.
Hell no.
No, I still love you, brother, but you know, you fucked up, and it should be our right to see you when you fucked up. Now let's take a trip to Walmart.
Oh God.
I ain't found the other one I want to show you guys yet about the.
Do you have any idea on
liver
you?
card.
Just so I can
Already
mark
showed
them
y'all
out.
this one.
What is it?
Yeah, I think I showed y'all this.
Might be able to find it. Hold up. What is it?
Guy was getting the signatures on his thing petition. This is the other day when I couldn't remember the word petition.
All right.
That's the video was watching. There's another one. Or where to go? Yeah, when cops demand ID for Walmart trespass. There's a different one. Go back to Walmart anyway.
Alabama does.
Hey, they violating my rights, bro. He's violating our rights. Just come to Walmart over a doggone pair of shoes and taking him to jail.
Did the police in Gadsden, Alabama violate the Fourth Amendment when they arrested this guy, Eddie, for not handing over his ID, where they did not suspect Eddie of committing any crime at all?
They called us, yeah. She wasn't sure what's going on.
Sir, I hadn't even made it in Walmart.
You're fine.
But just because they wanted to give his personal information over to Walmart so that they could trespass him from that store.
There's no crime committed.
What's their channel again?
Walmart is private property. They want your money from Walmart.
Civil rights
So we got to be able to identify. I need your driver's license.
No, sir, I have not. Have I committed a crime?
I'm going to ban you from Walmart.
No.
Because for some reason, cops.
That's shit. Is it John Bryan? I think it's John Bryan. I hope I don't fuck his name up. But it's the civil rights lawyer. That's the name of his channel. The civil rights lawyer. Yeah, this dude's fucking awesome. He's an actual civil rights lawyer. He has sued many cities and police departments, helping people out. He used to be a criminal, or shit. Did he say he used to be a prosecutor? Man, I don't want to say one way or the other on that because I can't remember. But I know I think he used to do something different, and then he decided, no, I'm just going to do civil stuff, civil rights cases. So that's what he does now.
across the country see it as their first priority to assist Walmarts with mistreating. Across the country see it as their
I'm going to ban you from Walmart. No.
because for some reason cops across the country see it as their first priority to assist Walmarts with mistreating and violating the rights of their customers.
You're going to identify yourself.
I haven't committed a crime, sir.
It's against the ordinances of the city of Gadsden, and it's against the.
Am I being detained?
You're about to be if you don't.
For what?
For not refusing to ID yourself. I'm not taking you to jail if you ID yourself.
I'm not going to ID, sir. I haven't broken any laws.
Let's break this down so that everybody understands what their rights are, not just in Alabama, but across the country. And in fact, there's only one thing that you need to say to the police when they confront you in some public place like this.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
An Alabama man and his mom just wanted to go to Walmart to pick up a pair of shoes. A Karen employee at Walmart ends up calling the police, not because any crime was committed, but just because she wants to trespass him from the store. And instead of doing it herself, she knows that the local police department will do it for her. This occurred on June 6th, 2025 in Gadsden, Alabama. But it was June 18th of 1963 where Gadsden was the site of a significant civil rights event when sheriff's deputies used electric cattle prods and arrested over 450 black protesters during a sit-in against segregation and voter suppression. Additionally, the city of Gadsden's struggles with industrial decline in the late 20th century led to its designation as one of the 7 worst cities to live in the United States by Rand McNally in 1989. But how are they doing now?
Hello, and welcome to Gadsden. I am Mayor Craig Ford. We are so happy you've chosen to spend your time in Gadsden, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about our city and invite you to explore all it has to offer. Our storied past contributed to key moments of American history, from the Civil War to the Industrial Revolution and to the Civil Rights era. And now we are growing again.
See that? See that? Look, he hadn't done nothing. Look at him. Look at him.
If you start doing this, you're going to go to jail for.
I ain't going to jail. I have a right. I can record. I can record. Stop.
Get her off the road, man.
Kick off your shoes and stay a while, or stop in again and say hello. Whatever you do when you're in Gadsden, make sure you have fun, show a smile, and let everyone know you're happy to be here, because one thing's for sure, we're happy to have you.
How you guys doing today?
We're allowed.
I'd rather stay right here.
No.
I'm staying.
We've got a complaint.
I'm staying right here.
That's Walmart.
That sounds good. So I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
And nobody's going to jail.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. I'm recording. He's recording. So nothing is happening.
We're fine. Everything's
I just want to talk to him, then I'll come talk to you, and then we'll go from there.
This is Sergeant Unlu of the Gadsden Police Department. He was called to the front entrance of the Gadsden Walmart by a Walmart security employee who apparently was not wearing any sort of identifiable Walmart uniform or name tag, basically to trespass this guy Eddie from the Walmart that they were just leaving after buying a pair of shoes. Eddie is a subscriber to this channel. I got a chance to get his side of the story about what happened before the camera turned on. And this is what he said. On June 6th, my niece, my mother, and I went to the Five Below store in Gadsden, and the Walmart's about 500 yards roughly away. When we left Five Below, I decided to walk to Walmart and meet my niece, she's only 4 years old, at the entranceway. While I was walking, I passed a lady standing outside the fence of the outside lawn and garden center. Her hair was dyed blonde, she had a solid red t-shirt on, and had tattoos on her arms. I didn't think much about it at the time. I made it to the entrance where I waited on my family to meet. As we were getting a shopping cart, the lady in the red t-shirt approached us and asked if we knew each other. My mom said, "Yes, that's my son." Then the lady started saying they have a lot of homeless people causing trouble. She started to ask another question, and I interrupted her and I said, "Mind your own business." This hurt her feelings. Then she replied that it is her business what we were doing because she is Walmart's security. I asked her again to mind her own business and leave us alone. Also, Eddie says that when this lady first approached him, she did not identify herself. She had no name tag. She had no employee vest on. And initially, he thought that she was just another customer at Walmart like him. He then walked inside the Walmart to buy his pair of shoes. When she started to follow us, I flipped her off. She said, "I'm calling the cops," and she went into the security room. My family and I continued to the shoe department, got some shoes, and headed to the checkout. After that, I went to the customer service to speak with a manager about her conduct. The manager said that's not her department. She told me to call the 1-800 number. I left the customer service desk and went out the door, and that's when I saw a man in a red t-shirt working. I asked him if he was Walmart security. He said that he's just a contractor. It was at that moment that 4 police officers approached him outside the entrance to Walmart and said they wanted to talk.
That's all? Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
The reason they called us, yeah, they get a lot of people coming here hollering and screaming. She wasn't sure what's going on.
Sir, I hadn't even made it in Walmart.
You're fine. I'm just trying to explain.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
There's nothing like, there's no crime committed. Okay. So
No crime
she
committed.
called us thinking that you guys are in an argument. Wanted to make
First
sure
said
she's
nobody's
fine,
going
baby.
down. I said there's no
That's
crime
whatever.
committed.
She did she cuss at you? Well, that young lady in there.
No, she didn't curse. No.
She said that.
There's somebody sleeping in the background.
With that young lady in there.
No.
She did she? Baby's fine. It's fine. That's whatever.
Right here.
She did she?
Hell yeah.
Well,
Big
that young-
bastard, baby.
She did to make sure she's fine and the baby's fine. That's fine. That's whatever. She did she?
I hear the horn now. Okay. I hear it. Okay.
No, she
I was
didn't curse.
confused
No.
with what you were talking about.
She
I was
said
like,
that
what?
you
I hear it
started
now.
cussing at her.
Okay.
I never
Uh,
cussed, sir.
And I'm telling you what you said.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm being honest with you.
I'm with you.
She didn't cuss at me. I
All
didn't
I'm
cuss
saying
at
is-
her.
All I'm saying is that's what she said. So, Walmart is private property. They want you banned from Walmart. And whatever complaint she may have against her, we'll take that as well. But moving forward, you can't come to Walmart. Do you understand? This has nothing to do with us.
No.
This is, hold on 1 second. We're not done yet. So we got to be able to identify, I need your driver's license.
No,
So-
sir. I have not. Have I committed a crime?
You know, I understand why they can call Walmart private property. Okay, I do understand this. But just like we talk about the cops, who pays for the cops? The taxpayers. Who the fuck pays for Walmart, Brett? Without the customers, there is no fucking Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because if it's gonna be like this,
And-
they might as well
And the
shut down.
manager should have called the 1-800 number himself and said, "Hey, bro, we got one of your security officers, security, whatever the fuck you want to call this fucking Karen, that you sent to our store is fucking trespassing our customers for absolutely no fucking reason. We need something done about this." But no, he says it's not my department. Call that 1-800 Walmart. Because that's what Walmart managers do. Absolutely fucking nothing. And I have witnessed this at every fucking Walmart I have ever been in my entire life. Matter of fact, I got a little short video. The only thing the managers do here is they stand and they decide to have a meeting with 2 managers and 2 employees in the fucking middle of the fucking aisle where customers are coming in the front door and going out the front door. They're just standing right there in the middle of the fucking aisle to have their meeting. Instead of going into an office, going into customer service, fucking walking in the subway, sitting down, anything. No, they just stand right in the middle of the fucking aisle and decide to have their fucking 20-minute meeting with people trying to walk around and trying to shop there. They're fucking customers that pay their fucking salary. You know, I'm just saying. So not only is this dude supporting Walmart by shopping there, he's obviously a tax-paying American. So he's paying this dude's fucking salary along with the rest of us. You know, but you'll see what happens to him.
I'm going to ban you from Walmart.
No. If I haven't committed a crime, I will not ID.
You have to ID yourself.
I do
when we
not.
ask, because
I do
we're
not.
investigating.
That's
Whenever
not
it's to
true.
ask you for ID.
No.
You're going to identify yourself.
I haven't committed a crime, sir.
It's against the ordinances of the city of Gadsden, and it's against the.
Am I being detained?
You're about to be if you don't.
For what?
For not refusing to ID yourself.
I don't have to ID. I have not committed a crime. What's your RDS?
I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, I'm not going to ID.
Let me see your hands. Don't hide your hands from me.
You're going to arrest me
Don't hide
under
your hands
threat.
from me. Don't hide your hands.
You're going to
from
take me to jail if I don't ID?
I'm not taking you to jail if you ID yourself.
I'm not going to ID, sir. I haven't broken any laws. Here, Mom. I haven't broken any laws. Look.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's all right. Give me my phone.
It's fine.
I'm gonna record it all.
Yeah.
Now, all of this is because a woman at Walmart approached us and
What's your
asked
name
me.
and badge number, sir? Jay Ramsey, what's your badge number? Name and badge number.
No, Sergeant.
Mom.
Sergeant only 417.
Okay.
Name badge number.
All because we went in Walmart and they're harassing
Listen.
us.
So
this is important. Name badge number, this guy behind me.
Adams 452.
And what crime have I committed today?
You can record. Step back.
What crimes have I committed today?
You refuse to identify yourself when we ask while we're investigating
What was the
happened
crime?
here.
What was the crime?
When we're investigating what happened.
What was the crime?
She called us.
Yes, I do. He's my doggone son.
I'm asking
Yes,
one
thank you.
question.
And she was standing right there when he asked him several times, what crime did I commit? What was the crime? What crime did I commit? What was the crime? The crime was failure to ID, but you don't have to fucking ID unless there is a fucking crime. And even if she told him to leave, which he says she didn't, and 90% of the time Walmart employees do not ask the customers to leave. They do exactly like the civil rights lawyer just said. Walmart calls the cops like it's their own fucking private security and asks them to come do it. So this cop is trying to say that he needs his ID to trespass in front of the property. He needs his ID to give to Walmart so that they can fucking do it. Well, that's not how the law fucking works. You're asking a private citizen for their identification to give to a private property to scan and put into their files when they never asked him. Because if they would have asked him to leave and then he refused to leave or he came back, then he has committed trespassing. But when he was not already asked, he is just now being told to leave. There is no trespassing being committed. They can trespass him from the property. They can take his picture off any camera they want out of that fucking store. But he has not committed a crime because he did not refuse to leave and he did not come back after he was trespassed. So therefore, there is no fucking reason for him to give his ID to the fucking cops, which also means it is not legal for these cops to arrest this man for not showing his fucking ID. And the civil rights lawyer will explain it much better than me, but I'm just going from what I know. I don't know much, but
Identify yourself, or you're gonna get booked in as a John Doe, and you won't get released on the
I haven't committed a crime, and you guys will.
He just run to
Maybe
Walmart
It's
with
all
me.
right. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Hold on,
You're
maybe
more
this
welcome to
officer
stand there.
It's okay.
I'm not going to ID you because you already need to.
Since you don't want to listen to
Okay,
it,
well,
listen to
look,
this officer.
no, I'm done talking to you.
You done talking?
You're violating my rights.
Well, what about like when you want to curse?
She came. I didn't curse at nobody, sir.
Here now we're talking.
Well, check the camera. Do your investigation. Check the camera.
Well, we know what we're trying to do that.
Well,
Well, go ahead.
check
There's four of
the
you.
camera. Ain't
Just
nobody
check the
doing that.
camera. I'm not doing anything.
There ain't no investigation. There is no investigation that comes from Walmart. It's whatever Walmart fucking says.
That's it.
There's nobody. They don't ask to see security cameras unless somebody walked out fucking lawn and garden with a 52-inch TV. Then they might,
You and I said, hey man, what's going on?
you know.
My name is John Ramsey. What would you reply?
I don't. First of all, it's nobody's business.
But he's arresting this man for failure to ID because he's intervening in his investigation, interfering in his investigation. But there's nobody fucking investigating. Somebody might have went and talked to Karen off to the side by herself, and they got her fucking story. Well, that's a regular citizen versus regular citizen. I don't give a fuck whether she's security or not. But not one time has anybody went in and asked to see the camera where he was cussing at her and everything else she said he fucking did. I think he did say he flipped her off, but that is freedom of speech, still protected in the United States
That's
of America.
protected under freedom of speech.
Especially if she never identified herself as I'm Walmart security or whatever. And supposedly she did at some point, but I don't know. Either fucking way. This is just Walmart not giving a fuck about the customers. And I'm gonna find this other video eventually to show you they don't give a fuck about the employees.
Walmart never cares.
No, they don't give a flying fuck. As long as that money keeps coming in and they can fucking ban people all day long and they're still gonna make millions and millions of dollars every fucking day. So and they don't give a fuck.
I'm out of public. Okay, you want to talk over me? You want to talk? We are talking. Okay, we'll talk over. We'll talk. I want to talk, but then you will talk. Because that's how conversation goes. We get a complaint here. So and so happened. You state it did not happen. We come here to investigate. Now you say, hey man, what's your name? What's going on? And now you don't want to cooperate with said investigation.
I told you, tell me what's going on. Y'all want to handcuff somebody. I am not going to ID. Y'all do what you want to do.
Why?
He don't even have his ID with
I'm
him.
not giving it to him.
He just run to Walmart with me to get a pair
Y'all
of shoes.
violating my rights right now.
We done told you the code, the city ordinance.
I don't care city ordinance. Y'all violating my constitutional rights right
We're
now.
sitting there trying to explain this to you
Well, why I'm in cuffs if you're explaining something to me?
because you're violation of our city ordinance.
And what's that?
Okay?
What's that?
Yeah, what's the city
ordinance? To identify yourself.
To identify yourself.
Now you can ignore
What's your RDS?
that. You can ignore that all day long.
I'm not going to ID.
Okay. Then you go to John Doe. And
Okay.
Do you have any warrants or anything? Any warrants or anything? Okay.
I-
No, that's not an answer. Look at me. That's not an answer.
I don't have to
I
ID.
think
Look,
that's
you're
what
violating my
reasonable
rights.
person or whatever.
Let's go.
Because he can't tell him what crime he committed.
Violate my
The
rights.
only crime he keeps saying is failure to ID,
Hey, they violate my rights.
which I'm pretty sure the lawyer's gonna tell us that that's a
Just
secondary
come to
crime here.
Walmart over a doggone pair of shoes and taking him to jail. Here, you look at me. You look at me.
Yeah, I don't have a temper to deal with that.
Violating his rights. See that? See that? Look. Look. He hadn't done nothing. Look at him. Look at him. Here, turn around this way. Hey, stop it. Y'all better stop.
Get back.
No, y'all better stop.
Keep recording. Get
Yeah.
back.
I
They
am.
hide behind the door so they can beat on him.
Here,
Come
look that way.
here where you can see them. If you start doing this, you're gonna go to jail for.
I ain't going to jail.
Hey, dumb
Yeah,
fuck,
you
you're
can't
allowed
tell.
to.
You can't
I
tell.
can record.
What?
I can
His
record.
mom, bro.
Stop.
Get her off the
This is
roadway.
his mom. About to get bam. Mom goes down.
Get her off the roadway
Hey,
right
dumb
now.
fuck, you're
Get
allowed
her
to
off the
record
roadway
in a
right now.
public place, you dumb
roadway.
fuck.
This is an elderly woman again, bro.
You are not going to expect.
A fucking pig that thinks he's God.
Do you understand? Do what you're doing. You can record all you want. I don't care.
Yeah, with my hand behind my back.
I'm gonna let your hand go because you're not listening.
No, no. That's what you're
Never
doing.
come back. Keep recording.
So in Gadsden,
Before I allow him or let the man that knows what he's talking about talk here, I'm just gonna say to all the people that keep saying over and over, just do what you're told, just do what you're told, just do what you're told. Okay, it is our fucking right to refuse ID when a crime hasn't been committed, for one. And for two, it is our fucking right to record any activity by a fucking government official, which is all police officers, in their fucking active duty. And that's her fucking son. She was trying to get around the door so she could see what the fuck they were doing to her son. And this cop just come over, knocked her phone out of her hand, and it's hard to tell what else he did. I think it might show us another angle. I can't remember though, to be honest. But I'm just saying, it's fucking bullshit.
That's what you're
Never
doing.
come back. Keep recording.
so in Gadsden, Alabama, is there some legal obligation to provide physical identification like a driver's license or a state issued ID to a police officer in a situation such as this, where a Walmart is requesting to have a customer trespass from their property, but where Even the police officers admit that there's no indication that the individual has committed any crime at all.
There's no crime committed. Okay.
And what the fuck do you have him for, dumbass?
Yeah, that's what he's about to tell us. It's
so
all
easy
bullshit.
to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to...
Yeah.
Well, first off, I've been able to find no general requirement to carry or show ID in the state of Alabama. There's no Alabama law that mandates individuals to carry physical identification or produce it upon demand unless they're engaged in specific activities such as driving a vehicle, where, of course, a driver's license is required. Now, Alabama does have a stop and identify statute, Alabama Code Section 15-5-30, which allows a police officer to stop a person in a public place and demand their name, address, and an explanation of their actions if the officer has reasonable suspicion that the person is committing or has committed or is about to commit a felony or other public offense. However, the statute does not require producing physical identification, only verbal information such as name, address, and an explanation. If no crime is suspected, there is no legal basis under this statute to demand verbal or physical ID. Now, a police officer can always just walk up to somebody and request ID or ask whatever questions they want. And that's because consensual encounters don't yet trigger the Fourth Amendment. It's not until the individual is detained that the Fourth Amendment is triggered. That's why the only question that one would need to ask a police officer if they find themselves in this situation, the one and only question is this: am I free to go? If the answer to that is yes, then you're free to go. Problem solved. If the answer to that is no, now the Fourth Amendment has been triggered, which you have just now documented. So if you're not free to go, that's what's called a Terry stop. A police officer must have reasonable suspicion to detain you against your will at a Terry stop. Alabama is in the 11th.
Yeah. Terry stop. Terry stop exists. Terry stop exists because of Terry v. Ohio, where the Supreme Court decided that a cop can stop you and make up shit and call it fucking whatever he wants. You don't have to have articulable reasonable suspicion anymore. They're still supposed to by the Constitution, but by Terry v. Ohio, they don't really need any actual fucking reasonable articulable suspicion to just do whatever the fuck they want, and they'll get away with it because they have qualified immunity. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, that's what this Terry stop. That's the reason that exists. Terry v. Ohio. That's the reason it's called a Terry stop. And that's one of them that needs overturned along with fucking Pennsylvania versus Mims.
That's what I'm
Reasonable
telling you. There's
suspicion
gonna be a
to detain-
revolution before we're all gone. There's gonna
What?
be another There's gonna be a revolution before we're all gone.
Dude, I want to see it before I fucking croak, or at least wake up enough people that I know that they'll fight for the right side when I'm gone.
Yep. You know,
It-
you're damn sure
I
will.
don't want my fucking grandkids to not feel safe walking down the fucking sidewalk.
Hell no.
You know. And when we see some of these videos when there's just cop cars lined up for a fucking block over this stupid shit because somebody won't give his ID out the fucking window of his car or whatever. While that's happening, how many people are being SA'd or fucking robbed or fucking shot at or fucking home burglarized or, you know, actual fucking crimes? How many actual fucking crimes are happening while there's 6 fucking officers at a fucking traffic stop for fucking tinted windows and he won't give us fucking ID?
Facts.
You know what I mean? You knew his name when you ran the fucking tags of the car 90% of the time. You know what I mean? So if it didn't come back with a fucking warrant, then tell him you think his windows are too dark and, you know.
And go on with it.
Go on. Yeah. Fight it in court or whatever. You know, give him, I mean, I just don't
That's
get
the
it,
whole
man.
point of a fucking warning. That's the whole point of a fucking
Yeah,
warning.
none of
It's
these,
like a
these
little bit of
motherfuckers
advice.
don't want to give warnings no more. And when they do tell you they're going to give you a fucking warning,
They
and
don't.
this isn't every traffic stop because we don't see every traffic stop. And the reason we don't see every traffic stop because all this body cam has to be bought and paid for. It has to be FOIA requested and then paid for for people to get it. That's why we don't see every one of them. But they don't even make a fucking effort to put out the good ones. You know, I got a short saved on here of a good cop. I finally found one. And I'm going to show it to everybody on this live. But there's just so much evidence on top of evidence on top of evidence. And it's not only the fact that the police are violating the rights and they're fucking getting away with hurting people and tasing people and shooting people and arresting people on bullshit fucking charges. It's not only that, at the same time they're doing all that, they're completely fucking protected by qualified immunity. I mean, they got to do some really, 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 really fucked up shit to actually go to fucking jail. You know, I got another one I'm going to watch probably today, The Random Patriot, where he was assaulted by a fucking dude from Homeland Security. And the cop on the scene, I think it was state police, refused to do anything about it. You guys will see. But yeah, let's get back to this. Where we at here? We're about 3/4 into this.
You against your will at a Terry stop. Alabama is in the 11th Federal Circuit. The 11th Circuit has held that consistent with the Fourth Amendment, an officer may perform a limited investigatory detention of someone whom he reasonably suspects has committed criminal activity. So it's not just because Walmart asked me to. There has to be some underlying criminal suspicion. Reasonable suspicion. The 11th Circuit further held that such stops may last only as long as necessary to achieve their limited investigatory purpose. What is reasonable suspicion? For a lawful Terry stop, an officer needs specific, objective facts, not just a hunch, indicating that a crime or violation has occurred. An officer must be able to clearly explain observable evidence that justifies the stop. No hunches are allowed. No vague feelings or unsupported intuition is allowed. And certainly, because Walmart told me to, is also not allowed. Now, the officer here basically, or he did admit that there was no reasonable suspicion. He said that no crime had occurred.
There's no crime committed, okay?
But police officers are allowed to lie, and courts will review these things objectively, not subjectively. So objectively, what is the only possible crime here being evaluated? Why were they called? To trespass Eddie from Walmart. So let's look at the applicable trespass statute in Alabama. Alabama Code Section 13A-7-4. Criminal trespass in the third degree occurs when a person knowingly enters or remains unlawfully on the premises after being told to leave by the owner or their agent, for example, Walmart's staff. So if you were asked to leave Walmart and complied, no trespass has occurred because you did not remain unlawfully. If it's undisputed that no crime was committed, there is no basis for a Terry stop, which is a detention based on reasonable suspicion of a crime, and therefore no legal obligation to provide identification to anyone. But what about the fact that Walmart is private property? Their property, their rules, right? Well, Walmart, as a private property owner, obviously can request that a customer be barred from their premises, and police may assist in that, issuing a trespass notice to ensure that the person does not return. However, issuing a trespass notice does not inherently create a criminal act unless the person refuses to leave or returns after being notified. So if he left when asked and no crime was committed, the police have no legal grounds to detain him or to demand ID solely just to facilitate Walmart's trespass notice. And
Nope.
This game.
And yet these idiots still get away with it.
Yep, they don't give a fuck, man.
In the 2023 opinion from the 11th Circuit in Edgar versus McCabe, the plaintiff in that case was arrested for refusing to produce physical ID when police demanded it under Alabama's Stop and Identify statute. The 11th Circuit said that Alabama's Stop and ID statute 15-5-30 does not require producing physical ID, only providing verbal information such as name, address, and an explanation. Most important, however, the 11th Circuit noted that if police lack reasonable suspicion of a crime, they still cannot demand any identification, whether verbal or physical, and any arrest for refusing to show ID under such circumstances violates the Fourth Amendment. So while Walmart can call the police and ask the police to help them trespass somebody off the property. Neither Walmart nor any sort of town ordinance, nor even Alabama state law, if it attempted to do that, can transgress the Fourth Amendment of the Bill of Rights. Police could have approached him in a consensual encounter and asked for ID, but he should have been free to leave and walk away, because if they're going to detain him, they must have reasonable suspicion. Again, the best way to deal with this is by, from the very beginning, making sure that everybody's on the same page by saying, am I free to go? If the answer is yes, then he has no obligation to provide ID or to remain. And if the answer is no, then he can provide ID, avoid going to jail, avoid getting searched, and yet retain the ability to challenge that action in court after the fact. The Fourth Amendment violation has occurred whether or not you go to jail. And think of it this way. There's no way for you to know for sure whether or not valid, reasonable suspicion exists. While you may know what happened or did not happen with your interaction with Walmart Karen, you don't know for sure what she said when she called 911. All it takes is for her to have alleged that some crime has occurred to the dispatcher, that then being relayed to the responding officers. Boom. Even though it's illegitimate, there is reasonable suspicion to detain you. And while you think you are justified in refusing to identify yourself, the courts are going to side with the cops, and you may suffer the consequences. Remember, it's a common misconception that police have to even articulate to you at the scene what reasonable suspicion they have. There's nothing stopping them from doing that. And why not do that? If you're a police officer and somebody is saying, well, what crime did I commit? I don't want to give you my ID. Why not respect the fact that they are standing on their constitutional rights, the same ones that you enjoy? Why not just articulate whatever reasonable suspicion you have, rather than like here, just in seconds, arresting somebody when you've just said that no crime was committed.
There's no crime committed, okay?
That nobody's going to jail.
Nobody's going to jail.
That there's no problem.
She wasn't sure what's going on.
Sir, I hadn't even made it in Walmart.
You're fine.
Police officers should ask themselves, who am I serving here? Am I really here to serve my community, or am I here to serve this multinational corporation, Walmart? When it's a non-traffic stop pedestrian situation, why not have a checklist in your mind? Is this a consensual encounter, or am I detaining this person? And if so, what is my reasonable suspicion? That should not be an afterthought. Then at least, even if you're wrong, you have made a thoughtful decision and you have the ability to immediately de-escalate a situation if somebody challenges you detaining them. I see no downside to that. I'll let you know if I get any updates from Eddie and his mother here. You can follow along by subscribing both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. You can follow me on X at John Bryan ESQ. Remember, our rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.
Kick me clear out on the Xbox. Still on the screen on YouTube. It's crazy.
Yeah,
What the hell?
it froze.
I'm froze.
Not you, but like I
Right.
guess this thing did.
Everyone.
Yeah, it was stuck for a few minutes. But yeah, like I've been saying, the founding fathers knew what the fuck they were doing, bro.
Yeah.
It says right here, that whole thing about the people giving the power to the government, that's the 10th Amendment. Article 10, as it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says. The
Swear this shit reacts to me on the controller slower and slower every day.
Yeah.
am no longer alive.
Why do you keep doing that to
I'm
me,
sorry.
man? I just
I'm
fixed
sorry.
it. Before I even shared the screen, I fixed that shit, man. And it just keeps going back to 25% for no fucking reason.
I'm sorry, it sounded so drunk.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You see the size of that chicken?
Bro, you sounded so drunk, bro.
It's fucked up. My bad, Ben. I apologize, brother. All right, everybody.
I am no longer allowed to even mention this mystery company.
Bricks and Minifigs is the name of the corporate store.
Sorry, could you spell that for me?
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs.
I got the chance to talk to the other guy with Ben in the videos,
What?
Tyler Shaw,
We filmed YouTube videos. Oh, dope, sweet. Yeah.
who was the one driving the car and the cops falsely accused him of being on drugs.
Yeah, I seen that. I watched this whole thing without. It was an hour long. Yeah, dude, them cops are pulling some fucking shit in Utah, man. See, it did it again. Every time I see videos, it goes back 25%. Every fucking, I don't get it. There's no reason for this shit.
Bro, you're not supposed to be rubbing one out on the job, dude. Oh, damn.
Oh, this one's fucking wild, bro. It's an hour and 10 minutes long. See what time it is? 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It'll take me a few minutes after 9. All right, fuck it. We're gonna do this one today. And tomorrow I'll have to get back to the other shit. Well, no, I'll still save this for tomorrow.
You can save it. You can save it.
Yeah, I'll save it. Yeah, I gotta show y'all that one. It's an hour and 10 minutes long. A little kid named Pipsqueak, Mr. Pipsqueak does it. He does his fucking homework, does it. He puts work into it, man. It's fucking, oh God, it's crazy. That shit is, it's in Georgia, I believe. It's fucking nuts. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, all right. I did promise you I was going to show you a good cop. So here we go. Here's the one good cop we found.
Most cops are scumbag pigs, and I stand by that statement. But this cop, he ran into a burning building.
Bring fire!
Can you answer the door? Come on, y'all have to get out. Come on.
Copper goes running in.
Hey, come here. You're okay.
I recognize the holes, I recognize the and I also recognize when someone does something above and beyond. I was sitting here this morning when I saw that, my eyes watered up. I can hate cops all I want, and I do, but you got to recognize this man.
Is anybody else in the house?
This is what we need. We need cops who go out on calls and actually save people. For all the people who say that, oh, Chili, he just hates all cops, he thinks they're all terrible. No, I recognize when there's people do good things, but unfortunately, the policies, procedures, and protocols of cops is brutal, inhumane, and barbaric.
Yep. We give credit where credit's due, though.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter, the search engine for conservatives. Let me just tell you.
Oh, my God. I can't even look at my list till
what
let
it
the
does.
ad play.
First of all, big tech right now is running.
They won't even stamp my fucking list over here until I let the ad play through.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I got a few shorts from Chili. We'll just do that. Go through those for a minute.
The cops are trying to get you in America.
No, you are not allowed to come in this house! Get off me! Get your hands off me! My leg just broke! My leg just broke!
It's the injury that Daniel Burfine says left her with a permanent debilitating nerve condition. But the Santa Clara police chief is standing by his officers.
My officers used minimal amount of force and just guided her back to the other officer.
But the city settled with Burfine to the tune of $6.7 million.
Extremely disappointed in the city's outside insurance company for settling.
When we acted like a bunch of jackboot thug G.I. Joe losers and we raided a woman's house without a warrant. The 1980 case of Peyton versus New York says that the police cannot raid into your home without a warrant. So your cops did do something wrong by law, didn't they, Captain Piggy?
Captain Piggy. No shit, dumbass.
Yep.
Captain Piggy.
Stopping in the doorway is the new escalation by cops. So watch this. This is just absolutely insane.
Do you want to pass the layers?
He in no way, shape, or form slammed the door on that dirty pig.
Hey, did you do that on purpose? The camera's on you. But why did you hit me with the doors? I'm walking out.
He immediately escalates to violence.
Under arrest. Oh, yes you are. Oh, yes you are. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Then the great big fat cop pulls out a taser. He's going to tase him in his own house for the other cop lying and saying that he stopped in the door.
Put your hands behind your back. Hey. Whoa, hey, stop. The camera's on you, bro. Stop.
The cops performed this trick just so beautifully. It's unbelievable. And this absolutely 100% is a setup. What a fucking criminal.
Yep. Okay, Piggy.
Stopping in the doorway. That way, when you get to close the fucking door, they say you assault the officer.
Mama! Taser! Get him. Get him, dumbass. Yeah! Handcuffs. Whoa, dumbass. Yeah. Handcuffs. Get on. Handcuffs. You're gonna get it again. Okay. Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
He can't get his
How
arms,
much more
dumbass.
face down can he be?
Two officers on patrol with the Des Moines Police Department saw a vehicle driving around the same area multiple times within just a few minutes and decided to follow them due to their suspicious driving.
Decided to follow them due to their suspicious driving.
Continued to drive very strange, so the officer conducted a traffic stop.
501.
No, we're good. Hello.
Hi. Copy that.
Why are you avoiding me so hard?
I'm not. I have terrible night vision.
Yeah.
And I don't.
She almost said, I don't like cops. Perfect. I
She
understand.
did. I heard that. I caught that. Too. I caught that.
No, your light. Like, what, I'm assuming that was you behind. Like any bright light. I have to. It's with my vision.
Do you have a driver?
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to back it up, so I'm going to back it up because I know exactly what she's trying to say. Did you all see this motherfucker shine a spotlight and into her fucking car when he was right behind her? Yeah. Anybody that's driven a car, okay, you have a rear view mirror to see the cars behind you. So if someone hits that rear view mirror with a fucking 1,000 fucking watt fucking spotlight, you're blind, bro. And I mean, you either flip your mirror up or you can't see shit. And I'm gonna back it up just so everybody sees it here, because he does it. Right? Let's see. Right here.
Decided to follow them due to their suspicious driving.
Decided to follow them.
We can get far enough.
Within just a few minutes, patrol with the Des Moines
There we
Police
go.
Department saw
Watch
a
this.
vehicle driving around the same area multiple
Spotlight.
times within just a few minutes
Bam.
and decided to
That's
follow
Right
them
there.
due to their suspicious driving.
And then he
Decided
flips
to
the light
follow
on.
them due
He
to their
starts to
suspicious
change
driving.
lanes, he
Continued to
following
drive very
traffic laws,
strange, so the officer
and he
conducted a
hit the
traffic
light
stop.
that she pulled in the left.
501.
No, we're good. Hello.
Hi. Copy that.
Why are you avoiding me so hard?
I'm not. I don't like. I have terrible night vision.
I don't
like
and
cops.
I don't.
She almost said, "I don't like cops." Perfect. I understand.
I didn't say.
Like,
Who's
I have
shining their lights in your eyes?
no, your light. Like what? I'm just assuming that was you behind. Like any bright light, I have to. It's with my vision.
Do you have a driver's license?
I have a Michigan State driver's license.
Okay, is it valid?
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay,
Michigan,
you should be good.
Michigan resident.
Okay.
I don't have it on me though. Like, okay, so my
Registration?
friend's car.
She doesn't have it on her. She should have a photocopy of it, just like you should have a photocopy of the front and on the back, laminated in a card with your registration and proof of insurance. Plaques are now 25% off. Use the coupon code 25OFF.
At the, I don't know if you know the fish game on Lamar. Somebody had stole his key and the relay in it. Like, okay, so we had took the relays out. So
We talking about your car? You talking about your car? Oh, okay.
no, my friend's car. So we were over there. Why are there so many police?
Board.
Are you serious? Like, what is this?
The traffic stop. That's all.
But why are there so many?
Why are there so many cops? Because we live in a total police state, and it's perfectly fine if there's thousands and thousands of cops mobbing us at night, no matter where we go and what we do.
Say what? Ma'am, talk to me. I'm trying to talk to you.
Oh,
So, anyways, you're talking about this key thing.
okay. Yeah. You know what a relay is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the relay got stuck in the engine block.
Yeah.
So that's what we were doing.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers.
I was born in 1980. This is 2026, so I'll be 46. You're 1 year older than me. You'll be 47.
Sorry, everybody. I'm debating on how old I'm going to be the day after tomorrow. I think it's 48. She thinks it's 47. She's probably right. Yeah, I'll just take her word for it.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
How you doing? You got your ID on you? I don't have ID, sir. You don't have one at all?
Why are you answering questions? If you get pulled over, you use that Fifth Amendment auto plaque, and when the cop asks for.
And I agree with Delete Laws. I love his fucking plaque. I recommend everybody get one of those. He's absolutely 100% right. He is a fucking law student. He studies law, so he knows this shit. But my first question is, why is the cop questioning the passenger on the traffic stop when the passenger hasn't done anything? Because that is already a violation. I'm pretty sure that if he has no reason to question the passenger, ask for a fucking ID, then the passenger has no reason to give him one. Because the passenger wasn't driving the fucking car. The passenger didn't commit the traffic violation he's saying they committed. And they didn't commit. He still hasn't even said they committed a traffic violation. He's like, why was you avoiding me? And that's when she almost said, because I don't like cops. But and she should have. But yeah, Delete Laws is absolutely right here, y'all. I mean, he definitely gives better advice, and here's the deal: he gives good advice, staying calm. That's just not in my nature. So my reaction is, fuck you, you fucking pig. What the fuck did I do? Why are you fucking stopping me? It's my fucking right to say fuck however fucking many times I fucking want to, you fucking pig. I asked you what the fuck was the fucking crime that I fucking committed. You know what I mean? That's just my nature. That's why, I'm probably not going to get as many people watching, but,
I totally agree.
To each their own flavor,
The passenger's ID. Use that Fifth Amendment auto plaque, and when the cop asks for the passenger's ID, it's right here. Cop asks for passenger's ID, and you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion if you were in a stop and ID state where you would have to give your first name and last name. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion here of individualized suspicion of this man in the passenger seat.
Okay, yes. You know what it is.
You're on the seatbelt on. I didn't take it off. Okay. You got what's your last name, bud? My last name is Jones.
So now he's data collecting on this man.
Jones?
So,
What's your first name?
Desmond.
Desmond?
Yeah, so that's
Spell that.
DESMOND. Running to my mom's really quick because I have
What's your date of birth?
birth May 6th. She lives right off
I'll be right back. Dinner's done.
5690.
1992. Can I ask you something?
How old are you?
No.
What?
Why you guys?
How old are you?
Why you guys?
Why are you giving this cop all of your information? If you don't have the plaque, you
I don't know if he noticed this or not, but I can't tell if the driver is on the phone with somebody or if she's telling him to not talk to the cops because she might know the law too. Y'all see if you can pick this up.
No.
What? Why you guys?
Is that her telling him no, don't tell him?
She lives right off of 2nd.
5690.
1992. Can I ask you something?
How old are you?
No.
What? Why you guys?
No, I think it's two cops.
Why are you giving this cop all of
I think it's two different cops is what I think it is. One on each side of the car.
your information? If you don't have the plaque, you should have the Fifth Amendment cop cards in your wallet. Follow the 6 steps on the Fifth Amendment auto cards. Use these cards right here. Fifth Amendment wallet cards. Put these in your wallet. Why'd you give him all your information, Jack? For what reason did you sit there and rattle off your name and date of birth when there's no reasonable articulable suspicion that you committed a crime?
I'm just asking you a question. She's the one driving, so I don't know why you guys questioning me. I'm just having a conversation with you. I didn't do it.
Now it's consensual all of a sudden, right? What's the first use of force? The cop standing next to you wearing a gun on his belt is use of force.
Did I do anything wrong? I'm not driving. I'm not doing anything wrong, sir. Okay. Either way. So, is this all your correct information? Why? Yes or no? Yeah, it's a yes or no question. I'm not doing anything wrong, sir. Is this all your correct information? All right. It is. Okay, perfect.
Look what happens when you enter into a conversation with them. They want to ask you a million questions, verify. There's another question. There's another question. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right. I got Fifth Amendment wallet cards, Fifth Amendment auto plaques, Fifth Amendment, Fifth Amendment. Why is all my stuff called Fifth Amendment? It's so crazy to me.
Yeah, but why you guys questioning me?
Because they're trying to find a reason to arrest you. Why does the cop question you? To find a reason to arrest you, put it in the chat.
Sir? Why you guys questioning me?
To find a reason to arrest you.
No, that's what I was.
Okay.
So like, you see, I'm in my pajamas. You see, I'm in my.
I mean, listen, none of this shit is doing her any good at all whatsoever. You got to pay for insurance every month. You got to pay for gas every month. You got to pay for your car payment every month. You spend $30 on a plaque and it saves all this bullshit because there's 11 steps you follow exactly step by step by step. Invoke the Fifth. Cop asks for ID if I'm the passenger. Where are you coming from? Where are you going to? Like, it's covered. It covers everything. 25% off. 25OFF. That's the code for the coupon when you check out. 25OFF. 25% off your whole order.
My pajamas.
I did not notice that until you mentioned it. Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't helping her. He wants to take her to jail.
Yeah, I'll give you all my information. Can you come here really quick?
Yeah.
What they did to our kids is up, man. A global social media addiction settlement may be coming in 2026.
These platforms allegedly failed to protect vulnerable youth from addictive algorithms and harmful content for years, putting their mental health at risk. And now landmark lawsuits are forcing them to pay victims. This isn't just talk. Over 1,200 families have already filed lawsuits. CBS News reported that Meta agreed to pay $725 million in a privacy class action settlement in 2023. Reuters covered how TikTok settled a lawsuit for $92 million. The Washington Post exposed court documents showing one family.
Oh, there you go. I think that might be fake news.
He wants to take her to jail.
Not this video.
He wants to take her to jail.
Am I okay?
Am I okay?
Can you say right now?
You're reading why? Yeah, because I'm telling you to. What did I do? Huh? I'm telling. Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Step out for me. Okay, man. But what the hell did I do? Just Me first, then you. Me first, then you.
Why y'all messing with me? I didn't do anything.
Open the door. Otherwise, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
501.
Open the door.
We got gunshots coming to the west of us.
Man.
Okay, so there's gunshots going off to the west of them. Maybe instead of running.
Yeah, I heard that, y'all.
So there's gunshots.
Open the door.
We got gunshots coming to the west of us.
Man.
Okay.
There's gunshots coming from the west. Somebody else can take care of that. We want this passenger's ID. We got to know who this guy is. We need him to step out of the car right now. Somebody else get worried about these gunshots. Wow.
So there's gunshots going off to the west of them. Maybe instead of running someone down for what you said, it was driving suspiciously. Maybe you should go investigate those gunshots.
Light is going to head that way. Sounds like about the 23rd, 22nd Carpenter.
Okay.
What did I do?
501.
What did he do?
Open the door.
Why?
Hey, yeah, and he's trying to put in.
I'm not saying that you should run away from the police. I'm not saying that you should fight the police or hurt the police or try to kill the police. I'm not saying that. Why does he need to get out of the car? For what reason? If for the reason is to try to find a reason to arrest him or to detain him in torture cuffs. And nobody wants to go in torture cuffs. Oh, you're just being detained. No, you're fucking dominating me, and I don't want to be dominated by a fucking cuck.
Don't.
Hey, don't you?
Why y'all f***ing me? I didn't do anything. I'm not driving.
Get out of the car.
All right, man. All right.
Or I'll pull you out through the window myself.
Man, now I really want to get out of the car.
Get out.
Hey, I didn't do anything. Get out. Okay, man. No. I didn't do anything wrong, turn. I didn't do shit. Why y'all telling me fucking wrong?
And he's not fighting back. He's being savagely attacked.
You didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm innocent. You're right. I was innocent. I am
This guy did nothing wrong.
By the way, most states, it's also legal to resist an unlawful detainment and unlawful arrest, which is what this man's doing. He was the passenger in the car for this stop. They had no reason to ask for his identification. They had no reason to ask him out of the car. He had committed no fucking crime. Because they have no way of proving. They said he didn't have a seatbelt on, but they have no way of proving that he didn't have a seatbelt on before the car stopped. They have no way to prove that, and they fucking know that. So like Delete Law's Chili saying, they wanted him, they were looking for a fucking reason to arrest this man. And when he refused to get out of the car after he'd already identified himself, we all heard that. And then he refused to get out of the car. Then he was under arrest because that's like We the People University says, that's policing in America. And that's just that it is. And it's not just the way it is. I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept this as the fucking new normal. Fuck that shit, dude. We need to take our country back. This is supposed to be a free country. We don't have the freedom to walk down the street, ride in the car, fucking go pick up food. We don't have any fucking freedom. That they keep acting like they're legalizing pot a little bit to make us feel more comfortable. But everybody knows they're just trying to get full control of it. You know, it doesn't take rocket scientists to figure that out. They want total fucking control of everything. You know, and Big Pharma, everybody knows Big Pharma is fighting the medical marijuana. They're fighting it tooth and nail because they're losing money every time state legalizes. Big Pharma loses money. And that's the way it should be, because we shouldn't have to keep taking bullshit that Big Pharma's feeding to us. That's a whole different subject, y'all. Let's get back to this.
Okay. Oh my God!
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just Riverside. I get high quality podcast recordings right from.
What was his crime to savagely attack him like this? What is the core criminal conduct? That he didn't want to get out of the car? That's his criminal conduct?
Give me your arm. Mama, please. Give him your arm. Give him your arm. Mama. Tased. Taser. Get him. You dumbass. Yeah. Handcuffs. Whoa, dumbass. Yeah. Handcuffs. Get on. Handcuffs. Get on. Gonna get it again. Okay. Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
How much more face down can he be? Really?
Handcuffs. Get on. Handcuffs.
Okay, give me your arms. He says, okay.
Gonna get it again. Okay.
Now, he is face down on the ground right here, right? If he had a gun and wanted to shoot them, he would have done it by now.
Give me your arm.
He's face down and they're trying to get his arms.
Give me your arm. Yeah. I have one hold. Give me another. You're the other. Right. There's more.
Yeah, bro, and he didn't do anything.
Lay out.
This dude was the passenger in a car of a traffic stop. The traffic stop was because she was driving suspiciously. Because the officer said she was avoiding him. Well, why the fuck you trying to follow her? That's the first question. Why the fuck you following her? So he spotlights her through her back window, which, you know, anybody that drives a car, you know, when a spotlight or a bright light hits your fucking rearview mirror, bam, you know, you can't see shit. So he blinds her with the spotlight and then he flips his lights on. She pulls into a parking lot to the left. He goes up, asks her for her ID, her driver's license. She's like, I do have a valid driver's license, but I don't have it on. She doesn't have it with her, I think. Yeah, she had left it in a friend's car or something. I can't remember. But this dude was a passenger in the car. Well, I'm learning shit. And I want to learn a lot more shit. We all need to learn a lot more shit about our fucking rights, bro. And this dude was the passenger in the car of a traffic stop, which means there was absolutely no fucking reason to ID this man. There was no reason. And I've done this so many times over the year, giving up my fucking ID to the cop when I was in the car with somebody. And now I know there was absolutely no fucking reason for me to do that. None. It is illegal. That is a fucking violation of our Constitution. Unless they have reasonable articulable suspicion to suspect the passenger of a fucking crime also. And this dude did have a seatbelt on when the cop walked over there. But the car had already been stopped for a minute. And I didn't go back to the beginning to see if he was wearing a seatbelt. But either way, whether he was or wasn't when the cop walked up to the car, they have no way to prove whether he took that fucking seatbelt off after the car stopped. So they had no fucking crime, no crime committed by this man. He gave them his fucking name, his date of birth, every fucking thing they asked for. Instead of going and just running his shit, they asked him to step out of the car. He's like, why do I need to step out of the car? Because they had no fucking reason to ask him out of the car either. Well, now you don't want to get out of the car, so he done pissed him off. So he's getting tackled. He's getting tased. As We the People calls it. He committed a POP, which was pissing off the police. When you piss off the police and you stand up for your rights, this is what happens 90% of the time. And they'll get 99% of the time, they'll get away with it because they have qualified immunity. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was the passenger in the fucking car. And she committed no traffic violation. She committed no traffic violation. There was no reason to pull the fucking car over in the first place. And then they proceed to do this to the passenger because he didn't want to step out of the car.
Flat. Lay out. Lay out flat.
This is an incredible amount of abuse. It's unbelievable.
Lay out. Fuck this.
Yeah.
And I've never been hit by a taser, y'all, but I did stick bobby pins in electrical sockets when I was little, and I graduated from that to a butter knife, and I would stick a butter knife on one side to see how long I could hold on to it. I'm not saying that didn't fuck with my brain a little bit. It's very possible that it did, but that little 110 ain't shit. If I'm not touching both sides, I'm not even getting the full 110. The bobby pin, I got the whole 110. I went both sides on that. And that knocked me across the room. Every time they hit the button on these things, I believe it's 50,000 volts. Every time they fucking hit that taser. If I'm right, I think it's 50,000 volts every time they hit that. And we've heard at least 3 or 4 already that he's been hit with. I showed one the other day on the live. A man died after being tased over 80 times. And they said that and then of course their chief went on to say that they were following protocol. They were following their procedures. Protocol, procedures, and what damn it. I always forget that third P, man. It's this guy saying right here. It's delete laws. It's the 3 Ps: protocol, procedures, process, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, that's the problem, is the way that these guys are fucking trained, and then they copy their higher ups, and they do what they see. Attitude reflect leadership. Remember the Titans. Love that shit. Great fucking line. Attitude reflects leadership. And that 100% stands true in policing. Because if you got a guy like Andy Griffith, now everybody knows Andy Griffith wasn't a real cop, but if Andy Griffith would have come across the real crime, he would have done something about it. But Andy Griffith never seen a real crime, so he didn't do nothing about it. So anybody that worked for Andy Griffith was a good cop and didn't do nothing unless it was an actual crime. There was a victim or someone was injured or property was damaged. Then Andy Griffith would do something about it. But would Andy Griffith do this to somebody riding in the passenger seat side of the car because they didn't want to identify? They didn't want to step out of the car when he didn't have a reason to ask them to step out of the car. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a TV show. I know it was a black and white TV show. It was 100 fucking years ago, but and there was also a TV show that didn't have any black actors whatsoever, which ding ding ding. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like is as much of a TV show or whatever as that was, scripted, whatnot. Isn't that the way it should be? You know what I'm saying? Where the cops shouldn't put people in torture cuffs and arrest them and put them in jail when they haven't committed a crime, where they don't have a reason to believe that they've committed a crime. They just want to do it because you didn't want to obey their fucking unlawful order and get out of the car when they had no reason to ask you to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Andy Griffith wouldn't have done that to nobody. I'm just saying.
I'm going to lay out flat as you've attacked me savagely, punching, hitting, kicking, tasering me, and now I'm going to lay down flat for you?
Yeah, so do I, mother. Knock it off. I don't want to see that. I want to kill myself. You're about to get shot if you don't knock it off.
You're about to get shot if you don't knock it off.
Let go. Let go.
Because you refused to get out of the car when we told you to.
Let go.
He just threatened to shoot this man.
Please, sir. Let go. Let go. You're about to get shot if you don't knock it off. You're about to get shot if you don't knock it off. Please, sir. You're about to get shot if you don't knock it off.
That's what he's saying, y'all.
Please, sir. Let go. Let go. Please. Let go.
Doesn't know how to wrestle.
Okay, if you choke me out, dude, look at me in my eyes. I'm a man. Shut the fuck up. I'm a man. Listen. I'm a man. Please, sir. I'm gonna be a black man, but I love him. I'm a good man. Look at me, sir. I'm a good man. Let go. I'm a real good man. Let go. I'm a good man. I'll die as a man. I'll die as a man. That's fine. I'll die as a man. I'll go to I got his head. Just keep it on. I got this on. Hang on, I'm on it. Yep. I'm done, guys. I'm done. Yeah, congratulations. Check the email in the car. Yep. Don't on her. Don't on hand. Hang on. Yep, I got you. Idiot. Get disarming charge. Hell yeah. Shut up and lay out. Lay out flat.
In this legendary space MMO, the heroic acts and merciless betrayals of its players,
Why does he need to?
And it's really simple solution for all the cops and the cop lovers that you know still think that we're the assholes because we talk about our civil rights and Constitution. To all those people, if the cops would quit doing this to people, we wouldn't have videos like this to watch anymore. If they quit harassing people for no reason, then we wouldn't see their videos anymore. If they would quit, you know, shooting unarmed people, we wouldn't have videos anymore. We wouldn't have this stuff to watch. And you know, I'm not saying that we have world peace, everything would be sunshine and rainbows, but if they would quit doing this shit, then we wouldn't have the shit to watch. And it's a never-ending stream of fucking bad cop after bad cop. Every 400 videos, we see a good one, you know. Why did they have to get out of the car? Because they had no legal reason to question the man in the first place because he was the passenger in a traffic stop. And not only that, the traffic stop was because they were driving suspicious, not because they had committed any traffic violations. The cops said they were trying to avoid them. Why was he trying to follow them? There was never a crime. There was nothing. It was an absolute bullshit traffic stop to begin with. And this dude was a passenger in that absolute bullshit traffic stop. And then he gave his information. He gave his name. He gave his date of birth. He gave them everything they asked for because he did not have his photo ID with him. After he supplied all his information that they asked for, that he legally didn't have to give them, they asked him to step out of the car with no probable cause or reason once again. He refused. And then now we got this shit. So I'm just saying. Yeah, there's not going to be this compliance much longer. The people are getting tired of it. It's not just me and delete laws and here's the deal and civil rights lawyer. People are understanding. People are realizing. People are waking up, and the shit's going to fucking stop one way or another. You know, it's up to them which way they want it to go down. Really. So
Lay out flat after you got him in torture cuffs, bro.
And that's the bad thing. It's not just the bad cops. It's the entire fucking fake ass rigged justice system that protects them after they do this bullshit. It's from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. They're all fucking corrupt.
There we go. Dude, why are you forcing yourself? All right. I can't breathe, man, please. Please, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Mama.
You were breathing fine when you were fighting with us. Shut up.
Please. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Of course you did. What was you wearing?
All right. Please, guys, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Shut up. Yes, you can. Shut the fuck up. God, be an adult.
I can't breathe.
How old are you?
I'm 31, sir.
23? Act like it.
31, sir.
Act like it.
All right, too.
Jesus Christ.
I can't
Well,
breathe.
you guys acted like a bunch of fucking animals. You guys acted like a bunch of savages because he didn't want to get out of the car as the passenger in the car. And then you guys acted like it was the worst crime in the world that he wouldn't obey your authority. And now you got him on the ground and you've been beating him.
And don't forget, y'all, he called in gunshots from the west Remember? The cop called in gunshots from the west and told somebody to go check that out. But this guy that wouldn't get out of the car on an unlawful order, he was more important than gunshots going off a couple blocks away. Don't forget about that.
Hitting him, cuffing him, tasing him, and you wonder why he doesn't want to comply with you.
I don't give a shit.
He wasn't driving.
Stop being a bitch now.
He wasn't driving, Alvin. He was the passenger in the car. Which, like I just said, that meant the police had no reason to ask his name in the first place. Let alone take to this after he provided his information that he legally didn't have to. And went on an illegal traffic stop from the very fucking beginning.
Oh, really? Because without you pulling them over and then harassing him for his ID, then he's not in this jackpot at all. There's no jackpot. There's no jail. He's not hurting anybody. He's just living his life, going along. But somehow, some way, you've criminalized this man so you can put him in a dungeon and get slave labor off of him.
Hey, man, I want to see my son. I'm going too. What's your name? My name's Derek, man.
And the driver doesn't have her driver's license with her, but she wasn't asked to get out of the car. But they still had no probable cause whatsoever to ask the passenger any information. And then after he gave it, they still asked him to get out of the car.
Spell it.
He's already gave him his fucking name. Now they're making him do it again.
No.
They had absolutely no reason to ask him for identification. None whatsoever. They had no reason to pull the car over.
Send him up. He's done fighting.
She committed no traffic violation. Had absolutely no reason to pull her over.
What's your birthday?
Get him off his back with the torture cuffs.
I'm sorry.
When they act like pigs, that's what I'm calling pigs.
I can't fucking breathe. I get my
They send people to jail for DUIs when they weren't fucking drunk, but they let cops go when they're fucking drunk. They'll arrest people at the bar because their son got sucker punched and they voiced their opinion about it. That's freedom of speech, and they arrest people for it. And they throw them in jail, and they knock their teeth out, and they break their ribs. This shit happens every fucking day. Every 3 minutes. And on average, every 3 minutes somewhere in the United States, someone gets their fucking rights violated by an officer of the law. That's facts. Every 3 minutes.
my arm. Hey, please. I'm going to stay there. Shut up. I'm sorry, bro. Please. I can't breathe. My arm. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to get comfortable. Dude. You had your chance to be comfortable. Now you can be uncomfortable. Y'all help me, please. Bro, I can't breathe. My arm is fucked up. I'm not resisting. I swear to God, my kids.
Crazy
I'm
video.
not, I can't get my arm. I'm going to break my arm. Oh, my God.
So you need to describe it.
I can't look the way my body is, bro. Please.
You need to describe it. You got my arm cuffed behind my back. It's on a curb. I'm not supposed to, my body's not supposed to go like this.
Please. My arm, man. My arm. Guys, my arm. Please.
He's on a curb. Look, he's on a curb.
Thank you, sir. Please.
Got to put weight on him. Got to put weight on his back.
I can't breathe.
Hey, stay over there.
We got to sit on top of him. He's already handcuffed.
I can't breathe.
That's fine. Just a second.
Quit grabbing my freaking leg.
I'm not trying to grab. I swear to God. I'm not kidding. I'm done with
What's
this.
he going to do? Just cuff behind his back. What's he going to do?
Listen, y'all.
This is a crazy video.
Probably trying to get feeling back in his arm.
Quit grabbing my leg.
Sorry, I'm stretching my arm out. My head's going to sleep. Now, please get off the ground.
No.
Dude, I can't get out of back over, please. I'm sorry.
Stop doing what you're
I'm sorry,
all right,
please,
relax.
please. I can't breathe, bro.
Quit grabbing my
sorry,
leg.
bro. Look, I've been drinking a little bit. I'm sorry.
Switching good. Anybody here got an unlock hit?
Can y'all help me, please?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I just wanted to see my son.
They all signed up to help people.
Because
They all
it's our
signed up to
fucking
help
right,
people.
Alvin. It's in the fucking Constitution,
Says,
man.
can you help me? And they
That's what all this is about. It's not about fuck. It's not about fuck the cops and not doing what the fuck you're told. It's about our goddamn fucking rights, man. It's our constitutional fucking rights. It's fucking laws that they are fucking violating, man. They broke the fucking law when they asked the man for his fucking ID when they didn't have a reason. They broke the law when they pulled the car over when she hadn't committed a fucking traffic violation. It was an illegal fucking traffic stop, bro. From the very beginning. Everything about this fucking thing has been illegal. against our fucking constitutional rights. She was pulled over when she hadn't committed a fucking traffic violation. The passenger was ID'd when he's the passenger of the car in the traffic stop, which federal law, if you're the passenger, you don't have to show your fucking ID. But he still gave him his name and information. And then they still asked him out of the fucking car for absolutely no fucking reason. Absolutely no fucking probable cause. There is no fucking reason. How are we in a free fucking country if you can get stopped and searched and fucking your ID fucking ran just for riding in a car or walking down the fucking sidewalk? How the fuck are we in a free country, bro? If you are not fucking free to not get pulled out of a fucking car illegally and get patted down, you know damn well that's what they's going to do. Every person that gets out of the fucking car on all these videos I watch, bro, as soon as you get out of the car, you're in fucking handcuffs for your safety and the officers. Because it's all about officer safety. And I ain't got a problem with them wanting to survive the day. But if they didn't harass people so fucking much, people might not get so fucking violent sometimes. I mean, it's literally our fucking rights. It's in the fucking Constitution that we are supposed to be free until we've committed a fucking crime. There was no crime committed. You see what I'm saying? Nowhere in this video did anybody in that car commit a crime. And we have the dash cam. We have the entire body cam where the cop never fucking said she did anything. He asked, why you avoiding me? You're driving suspicious. Not she was driving reckless. Not she ran a stop sign. Not she failed to use a turn signal. None of that. She was driving suspicious. And then next thing you know, they're questioning the passenger, which once again is a violation of rights. Boom. And people, some people don't fucking care about that. And that's just crazy to me how you can not fucking care about that. I don't care if the dude had a fucking warrant, man. I don't fucking care. I don't care if he had a fucking warrant for fucking child support or failure to appear or fucking possession of fucking crack. I really don't give a fuck. At that fucking point in time, they had absolutely no fucking probable cause to fucking question him, even ask his fucking name. They had no reason to do it. That's against our fucking constitutional fucking rights. Now, if you got a picture of him, you know who that is. You remember who it is, whatever. Now, that's probable cause. I know this guy's got a warrant. I think this guy's got a warrant. You know, that's different. That's completely fucking different. That is, in my opinion, that is fucking articulable suspicion. That's probable cause. If you really believe that that's the person that has a warrant, then you go to this fucking extent. But that wasn't the fucking case here. That wasn't. They just wanted to fucking make somebody get out of the car, make us obey every fucking unlawful fucking command, and people's getting sick of it, bro. I know, and a lot of people say that, Alvin, and here's my answer to that, bro. And I know people can get pissed at me if they want and say, you got an answer for everything. Not everybody can afford a good fucking lawyer. And the good lawyers don't always take fucking cases. So everybody can't sue, bro. And how many of those civil rights and how many of this shit does get fucking turned over? Not everybody's got the fucking time to go to fucking court and deal with it. And they just go pay the fucking ticket. Well, that's fucking extortion, bro. If you go pay a ticket when you didn't commit a fucking crime because you ain't got time to go to court, you just got money extorted by the fucking government. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody can fucking go fight it. Not everybody can hire a fucking lawyer. Not everybody can fucking sue when they get beat up by a fucking cop. And that's not justice, man. There's nothing right about that. That just means anybody that has money and doesn't have to work all the time has an advantage over everybody else when it comes to this situation. So if you're already rich and powerful, you don't have to fucking worry about this shit. For one, you probably ain't gonna get fucked with. And for two, you'd have that shit beat in weeks with your fucking powerful lawyers. But the average fucking American and the poor fucking American like me, we ain't got a chance in hell on that shit, bro. We have no chance in fucking hell. They give us public defenders that don't give a fuck about our fucking rights. And then we go to court and we fucking lose. So now we got to pay the fine that was bullshit in the first place. And we got to pay the fucking court costs. More extortion. Just like fucking taxes. Just like all this fucking Medicare fucking fraud shit they're talking about now. The big guys are talking about it. You know what I mean? And I've been screwed over by the government my entire fucking life. Since the time I turned 18 years old, I've been fucked over by the United States government. About to be 47, according to her. And I've never seen a federal income tax because it was taken by the government every fucking time for money I didn't fucking owe anybody. But they just took it, and there was nothing I could fucking do about it.
What's her name?
DJ, I love you, baby. Daddy, love you.
Hey, did we have cops go to the scene for that shooting?
Where was it? No, I was
Sprocket.
Oh, no.
Hey, you got I have a question. Did you guys watch the NBA Finals?
Hey, just keep going, all right? Yeah. Thanks.
I'm not
Yeah, keep going.
Nobody said you were.
I'm fine with drink. I got nothing to what I'm saying.
Hey, are you gonna cooperate with us if I get you up?
Kids over.
What's your first
I
name?
just want to see my son.
Hey, what's your first name?
Dude.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, but they're busy, bro.
All right, see ya.
And I get what you're saying, Alvin, and I understand your point on that, and I understand the civil rights lawyer's point on that. But there's not enough civil rights lawyers. They don't have enough time to keep up with all this shit. And why do we have to be abused and have our rights violated and then have to go fight it sometimes for years just to get a $50,000 or maybe a half-ass apology? You know what I mean? And then the cop stays employed or he goes somewhere else to keep doing the shit. They won't fire the cops. They won't fucking take away their fucking certificate. They'll always give them the option to fucking resign, and they resign and go down the road and get hired again. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, man. There's not enough civil rights lawyers, and it's not only that, man, but there's just not enough civil rights lawyers, and they don't have enough time to take on every fucking case that people really, really do have about fucking police coming into their house without a fucking warrant or fucking slamming them on the pavement when it was wrong identity or because they were walking down the fucking sidewalk or film, you know. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. People getting arrested on their own property for cussing in public on your own property. People getting tased. Still, this is 2 years ago. This man's still fighting the shit. He called the cops because he got robbed. The cop didn't want to get out of the car and do his fucking job, so he told him to get out of his car and do his fucking job. The cop jumps out, tries to arrest the man on his own property for cussing in public. The man says, "You ain't fucking arresting me on my own property." Bam, he gets tased on his own fucking property. And he goes to jail. This man doesn't have a whole lot of money. He's still fighting it 2 years later. Still trying to fucking get some kind of fucking justice out of it. And this shit is happening all across the fucking country, bro. Yeah, there's absolutely a lot of them that do it pro bono. They don't fucking get no money unless you get paid and all that shit. I absolutely agree with that. There's a lot of them, but there's not enough. There's not enough to keep up when I feel like 90% or more of the fucking police fucking stations, crews, fucking gangs, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whether it's highway patrol, sheriff, they're all fucking blue line fucking brothers. And as long as they are not getting in trouble, they are not getting fired, they are not going to jail, and they're protected by this fucking bullshit qualified immunity, it's never going to fucking stop because they feel like they can just keep on going. A lawsuit happens, fuck it, it's taxpayer money or insurance pays it. They're going to keep doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And that's the whole point of this, bro. Terry v. Ohio and fucking Pennsylvania versus Mims. Both of those were solid fucking proof that even the fucking U.S. Supreme Court is fucking crooked. Those two right there is solid fucking proof. It's even corrupt all the way to there, man. All the way to the U.S. Supreme Court that upheld Terry v. Ohio and fucking Pennsylvania versus Mims. They clearly violate our fucking constitutional fucking rights, and they allow them anyway. And now the cops do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can make up any kind of bullshit they want to make up to stop someone walking down the sidewalk, question a passenger in a fucking vehicle when they have no actual fucking right to do that. But we have a fucking right. We have rights. They're supposed to be a different level. When they sign up, they're supposed to be a different fucking level. They're supposed to be able to tolerate people saying "fuck you, pig" or whatever the fuck we want to say to them, because that's protected by our First Amendment right. But these guys don't do that. And 90% of them don't. If you get attitude, you get charged with fucking what is it again? What's that one they make up all the time?
Obstruction.
Obstruction. Yeah, obstruction. It's always obstruction. Obstruction. You're standing on a sidewalk and you won't move because I told you to. I'm going to arrest you for obstruction. You're standing on a public sidewalk, exercising your freedom and your First Amendment right. But if you don't move, I'm going to arrest you. You know what I mean? That's all day, every day, bro. These videos never fucking stop of the same shit. Just trying to take our fucking rights away little by little, man.
1, 2, and 3. There you go. And you're gonna push.
You got a protection order like Caitlin McCall.
Oh, it's my hair.
He's on parole for tampering, witness, or jury. Voluntary escape.
He doesn't have to go away.
Go away.
No.
Nobody's talking to you. Shut up and go away.
Wow, these guys are tyrants.
God. Back up. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Did you?
He doesn't have to go away.
I just got struck by a
Right.
Did you?
Nah, it's probably the probe.
I'm sorry, bro. No.
You got a needle on you?
No, hell no. I don't do needles.
That cop just made my point right fucking there. There was somebody else exercising their rights. And they weren't even part of the fucking scene. You need to shut the fuck up and go away, he told him. You know, because they're acting like they are the law. Not they work for the law. They enforce the law. They are the fucking law. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. They're still supposed to be public servants, man. That's not being a public servant when you're telling somebody to just shut the fuck up and go away when they're clearly not interfering with this fucking thing that's happening right now. If all 5 of these cops ain't got this one dude under control, they got serious fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that too. I agree with that. There's a lot of people that push this shit too far, and I'm actually cleaning up some of the people I follow. I'm paying more attention. And I agree with that 100%, man. I do. And when I, in my honest opinion, bro, when those guys antagonize it and they really push it, and then they get arrested, I feel like, you know, they shouldn't win a lawsuit. They shouldn't push it like that. But if someone is, like I just showed one a little bit ago from Walmart, a fucking Walmart employee didn't like this dude, the way this dude and his mom looked. She starts asking them questions because they came walking across the parking lot from a different store. So she starts asking them questions and dumbass questions. And she's like, because we've had a lot of problem with homeless in the area. And as soon as she said that, dude's like, just mind your own fucking business. And he goes to walk off. And she's like, no, it is my business. And she keeps fucking questioning. And so he flips her off, and she's like, I'm calling the police. So she goes in the security office. Apparently she was part of Walmart security. She calls the police. So they show up like every time Walmart calls the police for any fucking reason. Cops show up like they're Walmart's private fucking security. And bro, there's videos to prove that shit too. I can prove that shit just sitting out here at my Walmart for a little while. But anyway, the cops show up and they demand fucking ID. Once again, this is Alabama. It is a stop and ID state. However, you cannot force a person to give ID when there is no fucking crime. Period. He's being trespassed from Walmart. First of all, Walmart never told him to leave. Walmart didn't trespass him. They left it up to the police. Well, the trespass law works. You should know this. If you're told to leave, you're being trespassed and you're told to leave. If you do not leave, you have committed trespassing. If you leave and come back after being trespassed, you are trespassing. When they give you your trespass, you have not committed a crime. There is no evidence of a crime. The cop even said there was no crime committed. Nobody's going to jail. Dude refused to give his ID because there was no fucking crime committed. They literally just wanted his ID to give to Walmart because this fucking Karen that works for their security that was questioning a customer and decided to fucking trespass a customer because Walmart has plenty. They don't give a fuck. They'll trespass whoever the fuck they want, still make $1 billion a day. So they decided to trespass a fucking customer. There is no crime. He has not committed a fucking crime. He's told he's trespassed. Let the man fucking leave. No, he gets in cuffs, goes to jail. He gets put in fucking thing. He's going to jail. He's under arrest. His mom is trying to record. An elderly lady is trying to record. So she walks around because they got the door open. You can't see what's happening behind the door. Her son's screaming. She tries to walk around, plenty of space, 20, 30 feet away, walking around in a big circle to get a view behind the door. Here comes the arresting officer and fucking knocks the phone out of her hand, drags her off, fucking puts them both fucking in cuffs because some Karen that works at Walmart decided they looked like homeless people, I guess, and wanted to question them because they came walking across the parking lot and left their car parked at a different store, like a few hundred yards away. But he had not committed a crime. You do not have to provide your ID. Almost every fucking state, dude, 3 states. There's only 3 states in the country, I believe, that have dumbass laws in place that you have to fucking show your ID when no crime has happened. Well, Alabama ain't one of them. Neither is Ohio. There was no crime committed. He had not committed trespassing. He was being trespassed. And because he refused his ID to give to big bad Walmart, the man went to jail because his mom was trying to video his arrest, his illegal incarceration, violation of his rights. She got fucking phone knocked out of her hand. She went to jail. So I 100% agree with what you're saying. And I don't like those people that just go out and escalate the shit like the cops do. I don't like that. But when the person doesn't escalate it and the officer does, and when there's no crime being committed, no crime has been committed, and they know this, it's just their fucking ego's hurt. And when their ego gets hurt, then you get charged with a fucking POP, which is pissing off police. You know, and that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. I watched another one on this live earlier. Dude went in. I can't remember if I showed it on this live or not, but I might have watched it before the live. But a dude went in to file a complaint about an officer, and the officer kept trying to follow him out, and he wouldn't let him follow him out. He just kept stopping. You go first, bro. I'll wait till you're on your bike and gone before I go out. You don't need to follow me out. I'll stand here in this public lobby. You know, and the dude wasn't antagonizing. He knew what the cop was trying to do. So the cop goes back into the fucking office area or whatever after he fucking runs his mouth a little more, and dude goes to leave. And the cop fucking walks up, drops off paperwork, walks in this door to the right, walks up about 20 feet, drops off the paperwork, and almost runs back outside to get on his bike. And the clock right there on his body cam shows he pulled this dude over 6 minutes later, saying he committed 2 traffic violations of failure to use his turn signal 100 feet before the turn. Within 6 minutes of this guy going in there and filing this. So then he asked for his ID. He cracked the window, threw his ID out. He held his proof of insurance up to the window. And then they tell him that they need him to sign the ticket. And he said no at first. Well, then he rolls the window down and the cop's yelling at him. He's yelling at the cop and whatever. And then the cop says, "Are you refusing to sign this?" He says no. And the cop opens the door, drags him out, and he goes to jail. It's like, he says no, the cop says, "Well, I'm going to take that as a no." So, or you're refusing to sign. Yeah, he's like, "I'm going to take that as you refusing to sign it." Because he went in and made a legit fucking complaint. So he got retaliated against. And that's not right, bro. That's not the way it's supposed to be. If you have that type of fucking mentality, you shouldn't be wearing a fucking badge. And that's the thing, man. I don't think all cops are bad, but we need to get all the bad cops gone and let the good cops work. You know what I'm saying?
No needles? Stand up. Hey, are you gonna cooperate with us?
I got asthma, bro, and I'm tired.
Okay. Get up. Stand up.
Fine, man.
Otherwise, you can sit back on the ground. It ain't gonna bother me. It ain't gonna bother me.
Fighting with somebody. I wasn't fighting with nobody.
Over here.
It's crazy. I just wanted to see my son. I just want to see my son, sir. I'm not gonna see him for a while. Why? What I do? What I do? Please.
Tell Monday what you need. We're creating an agent and naming him Tony. Now let's give him context. I'm giving Tony access to the relevant board.
All right, step inside the car.
Step inside the little slot. We have a small slot for you. We never could have anticipated that we needed vans with double doors in the back. Nope. We're going to put you right in here, bro. You're going to fit right in here. See that right there? Your feet right there, got to fit right there. That's where you go. This is where you go right here, bro. You go right in here, dude. You're good. You're going to fit in there, right? It's no problem, right? We got you, bro. We're taking care of you. We're helping you out.
Derek, go in the car. Step inside the car.
Can you talk to me? Please, sir.
Step inside the car.
Can you talk to me?
Get inside the car.
I'll talk to you. Why you got so mean, man? Because
I'm
you're
not.
not listening. Get in the car. I'm trying to.
Get in the car.
Why would you do that? You got about 6 charges. You lied to me. So guess what?
You have a better.
You don't have any warrants, which means you would have told me your real name. We'd have walked away. I was scared for my son.
However,
That's not how this works. Listen to me, sir. Works. But I know you guys can let people off.
No, we're not letting you off. Absolutely not.
Look at me.
Both of y'all are going to jail and we're taking the car.
Sir.
No.
He didn't have any warrants. He had already spent some time in jail before.
And
He
we're
was
taking the
afraid
car.
that no matter what interaction
When it
he
was an
had with
unlawful
the
traffic
cop,
stop from the
that he
get-go,
would
Brett.
go to jail. This is why I tell people, I gave these cop cards today to a young black man right on the street having a coffee. I saw him, saw the way he looked, and I said, listen to me, I'm going to give you these cards. You just got to promise me that you'll follow these 6 steps if you're driving or if you're not driving. Use the yellow one if you're not driving. Use the blue one if you're driving. I said, I sell these on my website, but I'm going to give them to you for free. And I gave them to his partner as well because he didn't have any warrants. This gentleman did not have any warrants, but he wasn't sure no matter what he said if he would go to jail or not. This teaches you when they pull you over, you don't got to give them your first name, last name, and date of birth. Unless there's reasonable, articulable suspicion, individualized suspicion that you committed a crime and only in a stop and ID state. But you don't know that if you're not carrying these cards in your wallet. Every young black man, every young man, period, who could, all of us could be targeted, but they target young black guys the most. If you travel from point A to point B in the United States of America, you have to carry cop cards so you know how to talk to them when they try to arrest you for anything and everything. This guy didn't have a fucking warrant.
We're done. We're done, Derek.
We're done, Derek. You're going to
So
jail.
what's wrong with the car?
This one or that one?
What do you mean that one?
The one that
The
I
one
was
you
trying
were just driving.
Shit.
Okay, so why'd you take off?
I was explaining, like, he was fighting the police.
Yeah, now you go to jail.
Why am I going to jail when I just stepped back? Like, I didn't know I was.
But you tried taking off from the scene of a traffic stop.
No, I was trying to. He was fighting.
No, I'm telling you, I've been doing this long.
If she took off from the scene, then how is she still at the scene?
Like, what do you mean I was trying to?
So you, as a driver of the vehicle,
Yes,
who
sir.
was just pulled over for a traffic infraction,
I asked
Right,
him
Joy?
if I was
so
detained.
obviously you are
Right.
detained.
No, he told me.
You are detained when a traffic stop happens. You are detained. It starts the detainment. The lights go on. Detained.
But, sir,
So you left after being detained,
and I saw the cop like on my phone.
and that's jail. So let's go this way.
Catherine, I explained everything.
They so nonchalantly, so whimsically say, oh, you know what? You did this, so now you have to go to jail. When the process of going to jail is the actual punishment. The horrible, horrific, inhumane process of being booked into a dungeon is the worst part of the entire of your whole life. And put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Then if you have to spend any time in there, Wanda Meese would know. Craig Hendry would know.
Let's go.
No, I'm not trying to.
Nope.
Can you, sir? Can you please come here? I'm willing to go to jail, but can you come here, please?
Whether you're willing or not, you're still going. We can throw in my car. Who's in 2578?
Please leave my
See how he
window open
talks
for a
to her?
second, please. We'll roll it down.
Sir.
All right. What's up, Derek?
You can go through my phone.
I don't want to go through your phone.
I have children. I've been in trouble all my life, sir.
Okay,
Listen to me,
so
please.
let me ask you
Please listen to me,
something.
sir.
Let me ask you something.
Human being.
Let me ask you
Human
something.
being, bro.
Can I ask you
Yes,
something?
sir.
Knowing that you have children,
Sir,
why not listen
bro, I'm
when
a little
you were given
intoxicated.
lawful commands?
Listen.
'Cause I also have
That's my
kids.
friend. That's my friend's car, okay?
Okay, so why
let her drive.
did you
Shut up, dude. I've heard enough.
Right.
Stopping in the doorway is the new escalation by cops. So
Yeah, that from the very fucking get go, man. That was an illegal stop from the fucking get go. And if the only videos that came out was people fucking with them, people antagonizing them, I would be 100% on the cop's side. But that's not the case, man. That's not the case. People are getting arrested because they're posting on Facebook that their water is shit. They're getting arrested for that. And when people go to protests because of the woman being arrested for that, they get arrested. You know what I mean? Guy gets arrested in town in fucking West Virginia because they got shit in their water, literal shit. They can't drink it. Been this way for years. Dude goes down there to investigate, tries to talk to the mayor at a city meeting, city hall or whatever. She says, come back tomorrow and I'll talk to you. He comes back in the next day. She walks back in another office and calls the cops to come and arrest him. You know what I mean? It's just, it's fucking ridiculous. These videos never stop, man. The shit never stops. And this tells me without a doubt that it's been going on like this since the beginning of time. But we didn't always have cell phones and cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? And they care so little about that they're building putting up a million more fucking flock cameras to spy on our every move, which is going to catch every fucking thing that everybody does. But they're so confident that they're not going to get in trouble. They're not going to go to jail no matter what they do to somebody. That they just keep putting up more fucking cameras. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. But I've already went longer than I meant to today. But I'm gonna shut her down 9 o'clock, a little after, and I'll be back tomorrow. And man, I'm not saying they're all bad, dude. I'm not. But the bad ones outnumber the good ones, and the good ones need to start stepping up. When a second cop arrives on the scene and they've already got somebody face down, knee in their back, screaming, give me your hands, and taser to their back, the first thing that should happen is, why is he being arrested? And if it's because he didn't want to give you his ID walking down the sidewalk, then a good cop would say, get the fuck off of him, bro. That's not legal. Leave him alone. Let the man go do what the fuck he was doing. He didn't commit a fucking crime. Looking suspect is not committing a fucking crime. It's in the fucking law. They can't go on a hunch because you got your hood up. They can't do that shit. That's fucking stereotype. They can't do that, but they keep doing it, obviously. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm open to argument, man. I'm not a closed-minded person, man. You know, but the good ones need to step up more, man. I'm just saying. And we need more protection from our protectors. Period. We need to stand up for our rights. If we don't stand up for our rights, then we're not going to have our fucking rights. And that's my whole point, man. They're violating our First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth, Seventh, you know, all of them. And not to mention, I found out the other day, you know, the 16th Amendment wasn't written until 1908 or 1909. And the 16th Amendment is the amendment that gives the Congress the power to tax us anytime, any amount that anything that they want to. That's where all these taxes came from. The 16th Amendment written in, and people didn't get an option vote on that, by the way. So the 16th Amendment that taxes us taxation without representation, that was not part of the original Constitution. I just wanted to put that out there. All right, I love y'all, and we'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.